Hey Vox family, we're the Petersons. I'm Jason.
I'm Nikki, and this is Connor. Say hi, Connor. Hey!
Hey guys, we've been married for 10 years, been at Calvary, since we were 18, you forever?
Forever.
Yeah. So looking at some of the questions that Pastor Robbie, you had asked us to do, it says, how have we felt about this time in the quarantine? You want to go first?
Pretty much have been pretty good. From the overall standpoint of being afraid of the actual virus, been totally good. It's been all the other outlining things that have kind of been...
Come on, dude. We're going to put you in. Yeah, so to answer some of the questions that Pastor Robbie had asked, how have you felt about this time in quarantine?
For the most part, the overall virus, I've been okay. I just think a little bit of the hysteria and how quickly things have kind of gotten out of control. I think my biggest fear has just been like, where does this stop? Like, where does it end? And other than that, I've been pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's been very surprising just to see how there's been just so much panic and the overreaction, and then, really how it's just taken over, not just our country, but the globe. And that's really just been such a surprise. In terms of concerns and fears, it's one of these things where, like what Nikki said, when does it end? And then what is the aftermath? Where do we go from here? What is going to be the repercussions or the fallout?
Where do our freedoms get taken away? I mean, it just seems like a slippery slope to me. So that's kind of been more of our concerns. Through all of this, though, we have a newborn, 10-month-old or so, and then we bought our first house, which was all started in this process. Yeah. And so that has probably been like the more realistic, like scary thing is Jay's job has been good, but mine's basically been non-existent. So we just have a new house to move into right in the middle of a quarantine.
Yeah, and it's been both a blessing and a little bit nerve-wracking. I mean, you're buying a house for the first time when all this chaos is going on, but also in the same sense, it keeps you busy. Been a lot of things that we've been able to take and keep our minds off of. How has God spoken to you and brought you out of the worries you have had? Well, with this one, just when especially as believers, when we go through trials, when we go through circumstances that are outside our controls, it really just brings you to your knees. Our prayer life has gone. We're, obviously been very steady, devotions, prayer, but then obviously how we've prayed for each other, how we've prayed for others. It's just at a whole nother level.
I'd definitely say our prayer for the church, I think, has been more than normal. Our prayer for other believers and just like, wake up, church. Like, it's time to wake up, church.
Mm-hmm.
So
I would agree. An encouraging word for the Vox family. I'm just going to tell you this every single day. And as Nikki said, we had just bought a house. We are seeing God's hand. And just where you have your hope and faith in, whether it be your job or how you have saved or how you take care of yourself, just where God has met us, where we have had our limitations, has just been absolutely unbelievable. And we pray, and when you've been a Christian for so long, you pray and you sing and you experience God, but to really see tangible evidence, tangible proof, and then obviously how it's personally affected our lives, it's just, it's been absolutely amazing, and God's been so faithful to us.
One thing that we've said through this whole thing, or that I say a lot, is loaves and fishes. Like, okay, God, like, you need to make loaves and fishes. We praised you and we worshiped you, and we were so excited when we had been looking for a house for over 18 plus months, well into, and just nothing. And then we found this, and it was the unicorn we were looking for, and we were praying and so excited. And then this happens, and it's just like, okay, God, you're the same God that we praised when we found this house, and you're the same God that knew that this was coming. And so loaves and fish, you're gonna have to get us through this one. And he really has, with people helping out and things coming in way under budget, and
But also,
just all kinds of amazing ways God's come through.
But also the peace knowing that you're in God's will.
Yep.
You know, when things come, coronavirus, all the stuff outside of our control, the ability to see God not only work, but have that peace and then just that stillness, that all the chaos around you, we're okay. You know, we are literally hiding under the shelters of His wings. And it's just been amazing, very encouraging, and what it's done for our marriage and as new parents, new homeowners. It's been a pretty wild year, to say the least, but we wouldn't want to be anywhere else than God's will, and we are smack dab in the middle of it.
So we hope to see you guys sooner than later.
Yeah,
we
be able
love
to
you.
shake some hands, give out some hugs. See you again, Pastor Robbie, in person.
We love you, Vox family.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye.